My name is Tommaso Volpe.
I'm Jérémy Colenson.
Sylvain Filippi.
Francesca Valdani.
My name's Andrew.
My name is Fred Bertrand.
John Wild.
Brandon Cook.
So I was involved since the beginning. I did the second test in Donington. I did all the tests after that, and for sure I did the first season, first race, and all the race after that.
I was one of these very few people in 2011, 2012 that had experience in electric cars and racing. There were very few. So that gave me this opportunity to meet with the FIA and FIO, and ultimately led to our team, Virgin Racing, which then became Envision Racing. So a long journey, but what a journey it's been.
I was in my office in Geneva, FIA time, and I received a nice request from Jean-Todt at that time that there was a nice project he imagined with Alejandro Agag, and he told me, you should take care of trying to develop that project with Alejandro. I'm sure you will go well with him. And that was the first day. Just, I would say, end of 2012 and beginning of 2013.
The biggest changes since Formula E started has definitely been the technology. From season one, seeing the cars, having to switch cars and the battery technology, and then with the manufacturers that have become involved, and watching the cars become more efficient and faster. And it's only still the beginning of electric racing.
The sport is clearly unrecognizable, really, from the early days, in a good way, but that's also a reflection of the journey, right? The early years were very much startup mode. Not every day, a new championship is launched. You could argue in the days no one really needed yet another motorsport championship, but the USP around Formula E electric cars, racing in cities, was so appealing that the early years were actually really exciting, and the sport was really thriving, racing in all these amazing places and showcasing what electric cars could be.
It started from a bunch of people thinking that we can do things differently in a sport which is a very well-known and very well-developed sport with a lot of standards which are so difficult to move and change. And the idea was to say, okay, let's do something which makes people always get something they don't expect.
And what is really important, I believe, and makes this sport different from many others, is the relevancy that has for a big automaker like Nissan. So the R&D we developed in this sport is very, very relevant for the future of automotive.
The Formula E paddock is special because it is, we're very much part of a family. The teams are all fully focused on growing the championship together.
Everyone are helping each other, and is like a family.
It's always been a great group of people. It's like another family.
We are all together on board in a project which is proving every day and has to prove every day that what we do is right. And that makes everybody trying to go in the same direction.
It feels really like a family, I would say.
Yes, we're competitors on track, but realistically, we're trying to build a championship together.
Formula E paddock is extremely nice. It's really like a big family.
We are all on the same boat, and we know that if we don't, I don't know how you say that in English, but if we don't swim in the same direction, we will not go very far. So we all try to swim in the same direction.
I mean, the obvious answer for what I'm most excited about would be Gen 4.
At the moment, the most exciting news for Formula E is the Gen 4 car coming up next season.
Future of Formula E with the Gen 4 looks promising. It's a much bigger, faster car.
I think the most exciting thing is the Gen 4 that is coming. I think it will be a big step forward for the technology of electric cars.
Of course, we're all looking to the new car, the Gen 4 car, arriving at the end of next year. That's, I believe, the biggest step in performance we've ever done in generations.
I'm most excited for the future of Formula E to see how it keeps growing. To see how it's come in 150 races has been quite remarkable, and it's still, compared to other forms of motorsport, is still in its infancy. So to see what it can develop into in the future is quite exciting.
Mahindra Racing World Champion, that's definitely the most exciting thing I can see for the next coming months.